There's been so many times where I have been in this typical but funny situation where most people seem to get away with doing anything they want and not having actual repercussions. It does not mean that you should go out there and do bad things in order to get what you want. I mean that you should learn not to play by the rules, and by that I mean learn how to game is played and apply those lessons to you. Learn the rules and find the cracks so you can get away with it and still get into good terms with your boss. I know for sure that many people out there have this silent quitter mentality, and to some extent, I get why so many people are not putting in the effort when it comes to work. And believe me, I really get it. I really do. Um, so many times I've seen this before where a coworker will not do his job and not get punished for doing so. There's always a lazy one who will procrastinate, making the workload heavier for the rest of the team. There's the backbiter who will talk smack about you, the one that complains about everything but won't do anything either, the boss who always has his favorites, the one who knows a guy who knows another guy that has one of his parents in the higher up food chain that got that promotion instead of you who worked for it I don't know how many years and got tossed aside. Welcome to Modern Toxic Workplace. Yay! the the worst part is that this is something known around the world, but people really won't do anything. So if a workplace really don't care about you, then why should you care about them? Uh, by now, I'm aware of many would say that having a job is better than not having nothing, and it's true. You are correct. What I'm trying, the way that I'm trying to help you understand, um, is just to take work like that as work and nothing else. I see many people give everything to work to the point where they forget about themselves and or even their families, and in some extreme cases their own health and dreams. Now, if you felt in some way projected into what I just said, and you tell me that you're having the best time of your life, then go for it. Your position doesn't have too much mind. If you say you like it to be that way because it is your dream job, or you just happen to be one of the characters I just mentioned, it's also fine. Not everyone has to have the same vision, but everybody should learn how to respect other people's opinion. Someone out there feels like that has a shitty job, and it's okay even if it is a high paying job. Some might not like their job even if it once started up as their dream job. People make mistakes all of the time. Oftentimes, unfortunately, it's about the job they have, and it's okay to feel unhappy about your situation. It's okay not to want to wake up and go to that horrible place that only gives you anxiety, or where there's people that treat you worse than garbage. What it is not okay is that you try to fit and follow their ways. Fortunately, for me, I learned how to deal with various types of personalities at work, and then I've been with many toxic stereotypes over 15 years in my career to know how to handle them all. Sorry, and one of the first things you gotta learn is to know what type of people are you dealing with, and if you can maintain a safe distance from them. How, you ask? It's really simple. You gotta learn the rules fast and take your morality aside. Just at work, in life, or outside of work, stick to your ideals. At my workplace, we usually are five or four, at the most, four by one workstation. Being less personal makes it easier for you to get away and do your job without any disturbance. Take into consideration that these tips I'm about to share apply to small working groups. Some may apply to bigger groups. Take them, bend them to your own advantage, and make the most of them. Number one, be a hypocrite. I personally don't like this one, but survival is not meant to be pretty. Sometimes, or most of the time, you gotta pretend like everything is okay, even in front of your boss or your coworkers. I always admire people who are direct, but let's face it, it's not about who has the biggest pair. It's about who is smarter in the room. And when you're face to face with your boss, even if you disagree, you just gotta comply and do your job and refrain yourself from making any negative commentary about the subject, even in front of your coworkers. As long as not a task that puts yourself into a dangerous situation, just do your task, do your work, and go and report the situation with your higher ups or gather your coworkers who are going through the same situation and file that complaint. And if all that doesn't work, then it's time to fight through the legal way. Number two, stop being good. If you are the only one who is carrying the weight, there's always someone who stands out from the rest. And if that person is you, I'll say it's time to lower the bar. Disappear from the boss side just by doing your tasks, but do a decent job and not in some half-ass way that is going to take you into trouble. As much as you dislike your boss, just be smarter and do your job, but keep always a low profile. In some places of the world, working hard might be the correct move to express disagreement at your workplace, but where I live, doing that will be taken as a sign that you are just asking for more labor with no pay. Let's be real. So here, the smart move is to do the bare minimum or nothing at all. In some places, people will just not understand until you have made them clear with your intentions. Number three, don't talk about your personal life at work. Remember that remember that at work we have coworkers, not friends. There are rare occasions where you might develop a relationship with someone. There's exceptions. For example, I have a few real friends at work that I share a drink and talk about life, and even I am more lucky because right now at the making of this video I have a family member working with me, so I'm in a safe spot for now. Restrain yourself from talking about your life in front of your coworkers as much as possible. First, get to know them, and if you see they are trustworthy, and if not, fabricate a lie. Not just to not be silent, or if you prefer, just stay silent and only communicate for professional matters. The trick is not to let them know your next move. Number four, you can be an angel to someone or the devil. Always keep in mind that no matter what you do, there's always people that will see you as their ally or their enemy. For some, you might be the toxic, lazy, the backbiter, the favorite of the boss, or for them you are going and for them sorry you're going to be the devil. If you're on the receiving end, then you're going to become their TRAC and best buddy, and that will be until the tables are turned or just get into a higher position. Number five, be polite. Professionalism above all. Be kind to those who try to harm you in any way. People get scared to those who remain calm during the confrontation. Always analyze the person you have in front of you, and I assure you, you will find a weak spot. Learn how to read people by their behaviors, and you'll see how they begin to see you as someone not to mess with. Some people, especially those in the higher up positions with a high ego, are so accustomed to give orders and confrontation from their subordinates that when you respond with stillness and composure, you'll get them out of their seats. Let's be real, and they will start to see you with respect. And in that moment, it's when you strike. Get to know your boss, and you will become his favorite, which makes a great segue for the next tip. Let them talk. When your coworkers talk, especially the loud and toxic ones, listen to their words. Do they have a problem? Are they going through something? Is anyone in bad terms with the boss? Do they have money problems? Are they cheating on their wives? Don't act, just listen and make a profile in your head. The day shit hits the fan and someone tries to mess with you, just remember to talk in front of that cheater's wife about everything. Do you remember that person with financial problems? Just remember to start sorry, psychological warfare and how bad their life decisions are when you have a nice car, clothing, and the latest games on your shelf. That person that has a bad relationship with your boss is messing with you. Just remember. Sorry, there's a plane coming up. Okay, the plane is gone. Um, where was I? Remember? Sorry, H is getting to me. That person that has a bad relationship with your boss is messing with you. Just remember to make them do mistakes by telling them that I'm going to mess you up. And that will make them watch over their backs and make more mistakes afterwards. And that for sure will make the boss mad as hell with them. Then simply just play the victim. Scary, I know, but like I told you before, survival is not pretty. Number 7, seek your comfort. There's nothing wrong with looking for your own comfort. The number one priority is you. The second one is you, and the third and final one, will always be you. It might sound selfish, but think for a second. If you get injured or sick, who will look after you? Your coworkers are seeking that opportunity to take you out and move up the ladder. If the second option is not you, then who does the job? And if you're not the final option, then who enjoys the fruits of their labor? I know that some of these tips are not the most friendly ones I can give you, but are the ones that had worked out for me. Always be kind and professional, but always have more than one way to face someone who's trying to mess up with you at work. Sometimes the system won't be at your favor, other times it will. Sometimes people will confront you and other times they will not abide by the rules. It's like I always say, don't ask me to play fair if you're breaking the rules. Always adapt and seek out opportunities, not to mess with people, but for your mental health. My name is Jaco, and I'll say that if you have the option to be feared better than love, then go for it. In some cases, people won't stop messing with you until you have sunken their faces deep in the mud. Watch out for opportunities, try to get along always, and use what I thought you what I thought you with responsibility. Okay, be a good boy or girl. I don't know what you are. I hope to see you in the next video. Bye bye. Yeah, I think I'm getting pretty good with my English.